Good evening, guys. Hope we are all doing well. We've timed that one pretty well. We are straight into the lobby start of this stream. Hope we're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. If you have any suggestions for which car we should try in the next race, then do let me know. For this one, though, we're going to be trying the Supra. We did try this yesterday, and it went quite well. So we're going to give it another go, and then we'll try something else, potentially the Porsche, because that is looking pretty good as well. James, how are we doing? Bama, how are we doing? Hope we're both doing well. Here we go then. Second of 7 nights streaming the Nurburgring. This is going to be good fun. Another good one. We've got rain, I presume, on the way. Oh, just a small patch of rain on the way. Is that going to actually hit the track? Doesn't look like it's going anywhere near us. We might have a fully dry race. WRX, we can give that a go. Is there a Group 3 WRX? Ah, yes, there is. Silly question. Right. Let's go. Surface water, 0% for the moment. Right, first attempt of this one for tonight. 4th attempt so far this week. And since I'm told on good authority that you cannot hear the air conditioning unit, I'm going to put that on. Hopefully you can't hear that. Ooh, I've just spotted a Galaxy over there that I haven't ate yet. We'll get on to that. Right then, here we go. Starting P14 from the back of the grid. The whole week, I think, we're going to end up starting from the back of the grid, by the way. Definitely tonight anyways. We might start setting some times a little bit later in the week. But for now, let's give this one a go. P14 we start. Where are we going to end up? Oh, everybody going everywhere to try and avoid the turn 1 carnage. I'm going to get pushed out, of course I am. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Speed Hunter here, causing the carnage. We've ended up at the back of the grid, which is not going to be great as we head on to the Nordschleife. If we're still here. Right, now the NSX yesterday was phenomenal, by the way, but it just struggled a little bit too much on the straights in comparison to some of the other cars, which had great straight line speed. Oh, oh, round the outside of one to the inside of another. Oh, dearie me. Right, we make up 2 positions there. Net 1 position gained from the start of the race. My wheel has decided to go into overdrive. Or the fan, at least anyways, has gone into overdrive. Can you hear it? Absolutely locked on max at the moment. We have to keep shutting the fan off manually. There's one car gone. Oh, it just avoids us, I think. And he's into the wall. We're probably going to want to get past this Porsche, I would have thought. Where's the Nissan going? Stays to the inside. We get that one. Ah, space. No, never going to work that. Side by side there. We should have realised. We would have been lucky to get the space. And, of course, we do not. back to the bottom of the grid once again. John, how we doing? Why is there always something going wrong on my streams? Why is this wheel not working again? Someone else gone. Oh. Tap to pass. I'm not so sure. Well, perhaps. He did kind of break into this guy here. So, you know, one of those situations. Oh, the Nissan's gone. I didn't feel like I'd rammed the guy off. I did feel like he had somewhat caused the incident going in, or just going in, to the Nissan that was in front of us. Or in front of him, rather. Oh. Oh! How on earth do we make that one? Oh! And this guy's gone as well. We get a move done into the carousel. I've never seen an overtake done there before. Probably for good reason. God, this is only the first lap. Steady on. This is without rain. What's he in there? I can't work out what he's driving. Ferrari, I think. Now the Ferrari was a car that we were going to try, and we haven't tried yet round here. So should we try the Ferrari next? Do we think? James has said the WRX. What do we think? WRX was definitely good on GT Sport, not so good on here. Yes, we're in the Supra again. Oh, we've used way too much fuel. Try the Merc, yeah, could do. Mike, how we doing? Great racing with you Friday night. Absolutely, mate. Really good bunch of races, that one. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, we could try the Merc. What do we want to see us in for this next race? What do we think? Like, serious suggestions for tonight, and then the stupid suggestions can come tomorrow. Where I have zero say in which car we drive. I don't think that rain's coming anywhere near us, to be honest. I think we're going to be alright for a dry race this time around. Better in the wet than the M6. I think anything is better than the M6 in the rain, to be honest with you. That was an absolute nightmare yesterday. I really struggled with that. Right, here we go. Catching up to a big bunch of cars here. We've got these three fighting, and then there's a big group up ahead, which also look like they are fighting as well. Look at that, they're all running wide. We're going to benefit from a nice slipstream here. Short shift as much as we can. Fuel save as much as we can. Or as much as we can afford to. We want to be using, what is it, 16% per lap. Oh, someone's gone. Oh, he's wiped him off as well. And then he's kept the position. Oh, please stay ghosted. Thank God he does. Look at that. All of a sudden. All of a sudden we got P6. Go. Seven of you hadn't set a quality time. Yeah, I think there's a lot of them, you know. There's a lot of people just starting from the back. And to be honest with you, we've quite enjoyed starting from the back. I was just saying that there at the start of the stream. I think we might end up doing starting from the back all week, to be honest. Whether you start at the back or at the front, it doesn't really make too much difference in terms of your chances of winning the race. I would say they're both about equal. Right, can we... Whoa! Oh! Oh, it's put us into the wall, that. No! Big moment there. I don't actually know what happened. I would have to have a look back at that one. Yellow flag still. Oh, man. That's a killer, that. I don't know if I moved across too early or not, but... He's just pushed him off! You can't do that! You can't do that. We just watched him launch him off. The only thing I can think is that he's looking at that thinking, well, he was already off the track. I had the right to the racing line. Which he wasn't fully off the track, because even if you're touching the fence, that bit of off track is so small that you haven't crossed all four wheels over the white line, you see. So technically he was still on track. I don't quite know. Questionable. Such is racing at the Nurburgring, though. What do we think on that one? Oh, well. I will absolutely give him the place back for that. Absolutely deserve the penalty as well. No doubt about that. As if this race wasn't challenging enough, I've now just given up 3 positions to give back 1 place and put myself back down to P9. Oh, God. Whoa, big moment. Right, one thing I will say is when you're going so much slower, it is very risky to put your car in front of someone going twice the speed. I will try and give him a nudge though, to apologise for my mistake. And we will say, I am sorry. Right, losing a lot of time here. Right, do we go all out and maybe go for a pit stop here? Yeah, the R8. The R8 looks quick. The R8 does look quick. A lot of people up there on the top times with it, but yeah, what a handful that must be around here. No doubt about that. I think if we've got bundles and bundles of time to put a quali lap together, we might look at the R8, but there'd be many, many mistakes, I'm sure. Isn't it funny how the Nürburgring's one of the... It's the only track where you can make a mistake, put it into the wall, right, be like 7 seconds off what you think you know you could do, and then still go, yeah, not a bad lap that, to be fair. If you make the slightest little oversteer mistake like that and just have the tyres or wheels kick out on you ever so slightly on majority of laps, you go, well, that's that lap absolutely ruined then. Or if you don't clip an apex, you go, that's that one ruined. You put it into the wall at the Nürburgring and you go, not bad. Not the worst. Right, I'm thinking of changing tyres after this lap, which means we can refuel and push constantly. However, I think most people have cottoned on to the fact that it's quicker to just fuel save. So we have to drive on the basis, if we are going to pit, it's on the basis that we haven't absolutely butchered, well, at the very least this lap here. If we put it into the wall massively, then we're just going to have to carry on. But I'm still trying to fuel save where I can, because at the moment we're quite a way under fueled, let's be fair. We're about 8% lower than where we need to be. Tried 8 different cars. Well, that's what we're hoping to do across the week, John, to be fair. Lambo's the favourite so far. Is that in the rain as well? Surprised the Lambo. If it was Group 4, I would say that makes total sense. There we go. There's the big mistake. Oh, there we go. There's the big mistake. Lambo's epic in the rain. I am surprised at that, to be perfectly honest, but that's good news. Right, we're getting a bit of moisture on the track, but I think it's definitely, the rain's just not going to hit us at all, so oh, he's almost lost it again. That's what's given us the advantage out the corner there. I feel like if we raced with traction control, we'd absolutely win the race. I just don't want a race gifted to me. I say that with so much confidence, as if nothing else could possibly go wrong. I mean, to be fair, it is just us binning it out. It is me just losing it out the corner. So absolutely, if we had traction control, I am sure we'd be all right. But oh, I don't know, something about it. Something about it. It feels like it's cheating, even though the cars have them. Oh, no. Big snap, big save. Right, we should be at 50% fuel as we cross the line. Currently we're at just over 50% fuel and we've still got half a lap. So we need to do some serious fuel saving. Or we go into the pits and we absolutely try and gun it and make up any time against what we would have done fuel saving. What do we think? Pit and all-out attack, considering we're P12, I mean, there's nothing to lose, really. But it's a long, long pit stop, isn't it? So there is so much time lost that... And when you're going full-out attack at the Nurburgring, you're so much more likely to bin it. I'm talking myself out of the all-out attack strategy already, to be honest. 2 sentences later. 250, how we doing? What does RL stand for? I gotta ask. Just can move across and get that slipstream. What a treat. Right, someone is pitting there, look. Two people pitting. Oh, we're going to go again. We're going to keep going. That just shows you there how much time is lost. Look, this guy was P3. There's a few people that have gone into the pits, so it's whether or not they're going to catch up to us now. Which, to be fair, easily done if we bin it again. It's still good fun, though. This is the thing. Look at that. We're starting from P14 as well, remember, by the way. And now we're P7. Despite the nightmare manic race that we've had, it's not the end of the world, is it? Right, I'm going to absolutely have to coast half of this lap now. Subscribe if you haven't already. Absolutely, please do if you haven't done so. Supports the channel more than you know. Oh, we got a fair few on tonight by the looks of it, or more than usual. Really do appreciate that. Plenty more pressure for me to go bin it like usual. Haven't done this one yet. Done some quali. That needs to be the other way around. No quali, all race. Get on it. You got to just be starting from the back. It is so much more fun. Look at P1. He's absolutely flying. P2's just binned it. I've just seen on the map there. P2's just suddenly faced the wrong way. Right, just trying to coast as much as possible around here now. Trying not to hit that brake pedal wherever we can. We basically want to have just over 30% fuel remaining when we cross the line. Oh! Almost. Alright, hopefully we can have a nice slipstream here. We'll not get past the Porsche, but we'll catch up, definitely. Right, we're chasing down this Porsche for P6 now. Come on. But where we are in terms of fuel right now, that's kind of where we need to be crossing the line, which is what's making this so difficult. We've got to fuel save a lot. There we go, a couple of positions up ahead. Look, we're starting to catch. Right, just want to try and close up to this Porsche a little bit here for this straight if we can. Let's go. Right, do we think we can make the fuel last for another 2 laps here? What do we reckon? Yeah. Mitch, how are we doing? Welcome along, welcome, welcome. Yeah, I haven't pitted yet. Someone serving a penalty here. We'll have his slipstream. So 32%, that's what we need. Crossing the line. We're really going to have to work hard on the next lap to fuel save as much as we can. Dom, how are we doing? Dom's thinking we've got to pit. I'm almost going to agree, you know. P2 goes into the pits. He's obviously realising he cannot fuel save till the end. I'm gonna try though. I'm gonna give it my absolute best shot. Look at this. Few people into the pits. We could be on the podium. We're gonna walk straight onto the podium. If we can fuel save this till the end and defend, then somehow we've gained a podium. Think of the absolute nightmare of a race that we've had here. And I'm saying that after 5 laps. But it's 5 laps of the Nurburgring. We're on the podium, chasing down P2, who probably is quicker overall. We've just got to make this work now. We've got to make this work. 30% for 2 laps. Absolutely. 15% per lap is what we've got to aim for. We just got to be super careful. Coast like we've never coasted before. And hope for the best. Do we think we can do it though? Predictions in. I am short shifting so early. It's like uncomfortable. Fuel save hard this lap. Absolutely. Look at this. Coast, coast, coast. Still ballsed it up, but never mind. Go. Right, I'd be too optimistic if I said start looking at the lead, but as a good reference point, we've closed to the leader quite a lot. So either he's had a nightmare little lap there, or he is fuel saving a lot. It looks like the Porsche's pushing a bit more than me. Honestly, I'm trying so hard here. Look how early we're shifting up. We're in 5th gear here. Part of me thinks the car would stall in 5th gear at that speed. So slow. Right, we want the podium, but look at this. P4 behind us is closing in a lot. He pitted earlier. He is going to be closing a lot. Can he close 4 seconds in 2 laps of the Nürburgring? He absolutely can do. That is easy done. But we need to be defending as much as possible. He just needs to catch up to us at the right times for us and the wrong times for him. I.e. the sectors of track that is single file for the most part. 3.8 is the gap. 19.3 is the gap to the leader though. Fuel save as much as possible, especially downhill here. Lifting very early so that we don't have to use the brakes until we're over the apex. Come on, don't be doing things like that. Get off the grass. Right, we've got to fuel save so much. $18 seconds the gap. 17.9. Come on. Honestly, if we get this podium... It's a case of defending for the podium now. But Janssen here, he came out of the pits in front of us, I think, didn't he? So he can push. He's got no worries. We just need to defend for our life if this guy catches up to us. Look at this, 14 seconds to the leader now. We've gained 6 seconds to him on this lap alone. Right, 20% fuel. We've only got 5% until we cross the line. That's what we've got to try and use. I'm trying so hard to coast or just have half throttle. Right, they're showing green flags, which normally means they've switched from yellow. A couple of seconds gained to the leader again. So he's made a mistake, I think. Maybe he's had an off, which has caused the yellow flags. Just always basically ending up here 1 gear higher than I normally would be. It's almost like second gear is first gear. I was just going to say it stops you from spinning out. I thought I was in 4th there though, not 3rd. 11 seconds to the leader. 5.1 to the next podium position. 19% fuel. The gap to the guy behind had got down to 2 point something seconds. It's back up to 3. We've fuel saved like crazy this lap. 9.8 seconds to the leader. Here we go. We've got to get ourselves the podium. This is managing the impossible, I would say. If we manage the podium here from the back, bearing in mind all those positions that we lost, accidents that we had, we've got one more lap to go. 9.9. It almost creeps back up to 10 seconds, the gap to the lead. 17% fuel. Short shifting up to 6th gear. Onto the back straight. 3.3 to the chap behind. Is that someone serving a penalty or no? It looks like it might be. 9.3, 2, 1, 9, 8.9 to the leader. 0.8, 0.7, 0.6. He's definitely served a penalty. P2 is going to be chasing him down. 16% fuel. Fuel save. 3.3 to the chap behind. He's clearly not in the Supra because we've got the straight line speed. Right, here we go. 15% fuel. I'm going to coast. Probably too long here, but coast all the way up. Brake super late. That is uncomfortable. Not pressing the brakes until there. 15% as we cross the line. It's basically 14 because we've been on 15 for so long there. 2.2 to the gap behind. Here we go. Final lap of the Nürburgring. Can we hold on to... Two questions, really. Can we hold on to the podium? More to the point, the race win that we are closing in on. Can we have that instead? I'd much rather that. I'd much rather that. Look at this. 5th gear around here. Dropping down to 2nd to get the car turned in. 3rd gear. Oh, still can't get the car turned in. Up to 4th, mega early. Up to 5th, mega early. Coasting. Up to 3rd. Before we've even put our foot down on the throttle, we still run out wide. Too high a gear. Oh, come on. 1 point. Look at the gap. No. I can't have this. I can't have this behind me onto the Nürburgring. As long as we're in front of them as we get onto the Nordschleife, that's the main thing. That's the biggest advantage that we can have. I can't drive a lap of fuel saving. Is that what you mean, John? Map 6 while we're driving? I cannot do that. Oh, please don't be a penalty. Please don't be a penalty for cutting. Please don't be a penalty for cutting. Right, round here, though, we can fuel save. Absolutely. Fuel map 3. Look at the gap. He's right on us now. He's just pushed us past. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. You've got to be kidding. No way. No way has he just gotten past us like that. No way has he just gotten past us like that for the podium. That is shocking. That just cannot be serious. That just cannot be serious. Is he actually having a laugh? That is unbelievable. That is absolutely unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Now we got 1 second to the Spaniard behind as well. That is unbelievable. He's got past the guy in the Porsche who's binned it as well. Right, 5.3 to the podium. I know it's the Nurburgring and we're all desperate to make the overtakes, but that's surely enough. That just... Oh, I couldn't overtake somebody like that. And then run straight off. 4.5 to this guy though. Are we going to recover the podium? 8% fuel left, as the tyres do not want to grip in. I don't even know what to say about that. Do not know what to say about that. Right, we might regain the podium though. 2.4, 0.3, 0.2, 0.1, 0.0, or 1.9, 0.8. Gaining a lot in the straights here. To this chap in the Porsche. He's gone off, he's gone off, he's gone off. Right, we might just, if we can fuel save till the end, gain a place back. We want all the power that we can for the acceleration. As soon as we're up to speed, let me say thank you very much. We'll fuel save from here. And through these sectors of track, this is where we're on a pretty high map fuel save here, but we can hopefully still close on this Porsche as long as we're smooth enough, which we have been there. We want to save all our fuel for the back straight, basically. Look at this. We're closing. We're closing. Gonna lift. Coast. Drop a gear. Drop a gear. No brakes until we need this left-hander. Problem being, I've got somebody right on the back of us as well now. Look at this. We're still gaining on the Porsche. But are we losing time to this chap behind? 3% to get us down the back straight. And beyond. Go, 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 go. I've basically just got to pick up enough of a slipstream from the Porsche to put this guy, get this guy off my back. Right, I've got to go for it now. Now we got to go. Now we got to go. Go, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. He's binned it. He's binned it! Yes! Don't run out of fuel. Oh my god, don't run out of fuel. 0%, 0%, 0%. Oh, God, he just got the podium. Oh, we just got the podium by 0.2. By 0.2. Wow. Oh, wow. That is absolutely unbelievable. I've got to say that the overtake from P2 there, by the way, was absolutely shocking, shameful, despicable driving. But we didn't let that ruin our fun. We've been needing a podium, or we've been after a podium all week. We finally made it happen. Thank God for that. Right, we need to watch I don't know if we should watch the replay or if we should try and set a quali lap. I feel like I want to just keep starting from the back, though. Oh, he's left. The chap that we're outing has left. Pure filth, absolutely. Right, we'll not have enough time to set a quali lap, so it's pointless trying, so we might as well go have a look at that replay. Can't believe I made it work. Me neither, Bama. I do not know how. I do not know why. But we made it happen. Yeah, should have run out. I was on 0%. I was on the last percent of fuel. Right. Right, now I'm going to be honest here. I don't know if I just didn't give him the space. Judge for yourselves. I may have not given him the space. Also, he may not have been entitled to it. I don't know. Have a look. See what we think. Here he comes. Oh, I actually don't know. I actually don't know. If we're from his position here. Right, from his position, he technically has gone off the track, but he hasn't left the track, if that makes sense. So he has cut the corner, which you're entitled to do. I don't know. Realistically, I genuinely don't know. Realistically, we've got to pick a side. We can't be in the middle and try and close off both at the same time. But from here, he's absolutely pit maneuvered us, essentially. But should we have been giving more space? The question that we then got to ask also is, at what point does a corner become a corner where you can say that corner is mine? We've got an apex just up the road there, and that line that we are on, technically speaking, is, as far as I can figure, the racing line. So we're in front, we're entitled to be on that racing line. It's how far ahead of a corner and approaching a corner do we actually consider that someone can claim a corner. That's basically what we gotta answer, and I don't think we have an answer. That is the incident. That is the overtake. And that right there is what it resulted in. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Tom, how are we doing? Oh, Tom, are you saying that someone was ramming you off? Oh, bottled the last corner. Oh, was that you that we were racing with? Tom, was that you? Oh, mate. No. Oh, mate, honestly, I'm absolutely gutted for you, you know. That was such a great race. We were chasing you down the whole way. I thought you were gone, to be honest. You Yeah, was it you or not? Was it you or not? Right. 3 minutes left. What car are we going to go for? What car had we decided? We'd picked a couple. We did say BRZ. BRZ was good in our Friday night race. We haven't done that yet. That was you, Tom. Oh, mate. Devastated. Yeah, great racing from Tom. Absolutely. Mitch is saying the AMG. James is saying the M3. They don't have an M3 Group 3, do they? Oh, they do. I am chatting absolute rubbish. James then also says the Z4, so that's how I know he's taking the piss. John saying the Merc as well. Yeah, both out of blame. Could have given some room. Also could have backed off. Yeah, exactly, yeah. Different track, we would have had a different answer for that, but the Nurburgring's always different. GT on Ismo. John saying the M3 no good. James is saying a Pug. Now, we're not seeing anybody in the Peugeot, I don't think. I don't even think I've seen it in the top times at all. Someone in the 4C there, interesting. The RCF as well, we could have a look at. There's a couple of other cars there. The 911, of course, we never tried. Yeah, Subaru. John said the Merc earlier. Correct. Right, we'll go with the Merc. Do I have the Merc? That is the question, or that is one of the many questions. I do have the Merc. Now, question is, do we go, is it 2020 or 2016? Which Merc are we going to go for? That's what we've got to find out. It's not even in this top list at all, by the way. That worries me. Someone in the GT20. R8 insane slipstream. 2020. Right, let's do 2020. Whoa, hang on. Whoa-ho. 2020. Bosch. Let's get in. Oh, no. Right, do we have... Yes, we do. That's all right. Do we actually have the wet and inter tyres? James still saying the WRX. Right, so tomorrow night we're going to do another stream. We're streaming every night this week for everyone that is just tuning in or doesn't know. Oh, hey. Right. Right, I feel like this will be a nightmare in the rain though. So yeah, we're streaming every night this week for those who haven't seen. And tomorrow night is basically chat chooses the car. I have zero say in the matter. So normally when James says try the Z4 and I say don't be so silly, if James tomorrow says try the Z4, I have to say that is an amazing idea, James, let's give it a go. So that's what I'm kind of looking forward to, or not looking forward to, but letting myself in for. So make sure you're tuning in tomorrow. If that wasn't going to be your Wednesday night plans, what could be better, I ask? And the more ridiculous the suggestion, the more likely we are to do it. So if you choose the Vision GT, any of the Vision GT cars, we might end up in one of them as well. James is picking 3 times tomorrow. Yeah, he said WRX, Z4, he said Mustang, he said the lot. Right, starting at the back yet again. Nobody really setting times for this one, because it's just so much more fun starting at the back of the grid. I could be dead by then. Well, I hope not. I've got to at least beat you a carton first on at the end of August. Right, predictions in. Right, starting from the back, yet again, we are in the Merc. I have no idea what it's like fuel saving, but we shall put our fuel save map to 6. We got ourselves a podium on the last one. Can we do any better than P3 in this race? Starting from the back of the grid, predictions in. Xenophon's in P3. Was that a bit of wheel spin I had there? Please don't go below 6. This is actually... Oh, we're going to have to fuel save so much in this car. Someone's already gone. That's one position. We just need another 14. Oh, dearie me. Oh, someone's put it into the barrier. Oh! Go! Oh! How did we just drive past all that and still be in the same position? We lost places and we gained places. Oh! Didn't see the Greek there. Right, we might be alright fuel saving on this then. Estimating it is that we've got 6.6 laps of fuel left, but we'll keep a check on that. And we'll try and do a one-stop. However... What a wally. Too busy looking at the weather. Come on. Oh, someone else got past us for good measure. Right, nothing coming up in terms of the weather radar there. Right, normally on a 6-lap race, if you just ran wide on the corner like I did, and the time that we've just lost, that would be your race done. But this is the Nurburgring, ladies and gentlemen. So we're literally not fazed by the fact we've just put it off. As long as we don't do it again, we'll be alright. We had a 4-second penalty. We crashed 3-4 times in the last race, and yet we still finished 5 seconds off the lead, or something like that. Either way, we got the podium, P3. Which way are you going to go, pal? There we go. Right, and I'm just going to keep a check on the fuel here. I'm going to try and save as much as I can so that we've got plenty on the last lap. Good top line speed in this, I hope, I think. Definitely nowhere near the speed of the Supra that we were just in. That's the only thing I will say. Or at least the acceleration of the Supra to get up to top speed as quickly as that car does. 14.9. Losing time at the moment to the leader. 16% fuel we need to use each lap. If we just get into a rhythm, I think, of driving a certain way, and then we can just do that all the laps instead of having to be like, right, we need to fuel save as much as possible on a particular lap. Let's just try and drive sensibly, shall we? Someone gone off there. Look at that, we're already catching up to the pack that we were on the back of previously, before we ran it off the track. So basically, for the back straight, to be comfortable on the very last lap, we want probably 5% fuel there, I would say. Do we think? About right. From the very last corner to the checkered flag. 5% fuel to be able to go all out, no fuel saving. That should do us more than comfortably. Mitch, no worries at all. Thank you so much for tuning in, buddy. I don't think I've seen you in chat before, so I presume it is your first time. Thank you so much. Welcome along. Please do join us tomorrow. Get your suggestions in, and we'll catch you then. Your prediction is 5th there, just seeing as well. Let's go, P2. Okie dokie. We'll do our best. Yeah, see, at this point here, the Supra is kind of well up to top speed. Especially in a slipstream, so the Merc struggles a little bit more. Oh, thank God for that slight curb on the right-hand side there. Just stops us from going onto the grass. Alright, here we go. We're catching up to the lunatics here. Oh, he's quit. I hope that doesn't go down as an overtake. I'd be fuming if it did. If that was a little glitch that it made it think that you were had got the overtake in the yellow flags, I'd be devastated. That is the sort of glitch I think that Gran Turismo would have. Who would agree with me that we've been saying for a long time we want sort of 4 dailies? Why don't we have a A, B, C, and then daily race, you know, a D, which is a sort of longer endurance race or something like that? Here's a suggestion. Why don't we just have 3 races and then just have the Nurburgring, which just stays there all the time, and every week it changes the class of car and everyone just loves that, and then we're no longer bothered whether or not there's a good daily race A, B or C. We just stay on this the whole week, every week. Right, P9 for us at the moment. I don't think we've actually got a legitimate overtake done yet. Just past everybody who's binned it, basically. Whoa! Clip the curb there. Day to night, night to day dailies. What do you mean? Like a 24-hour kind of race? Right, 13 seconds to the lead. Now we had a nice slipstream off this guy. Luckily there's someone right in front of him. Also in the same car, I think, by the looks of it. P1 must have served a penalty because we've just gained a second and a bit. A second and a half to him. Which is actually Janssen, who we were racing with in the previous race. Oh, 200 lap endurance race. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. We do have to do that at some point, no doubt about that, but God, I couldn't imagine. I couldn't imagine. I get like a high rush of dopamine when we're onto the last lap here, and I think, thank God for that, we're on to lap 6, the last lap. Can you imagine doing like 100 laps of the Nürburgring, right? You're like 13 hours into this race, and then you look and you go, yeah, I'm halfway there. Like, that is horrific. Right, so I think we were just over in terms of fuel by like 0.5% there. So I think we're going to be okay. We'll try and fuel save as much as we can. Weather, it didn't look like there was any weather when I looked earlier at this point in the race and put it into the wall. There was no weather to be concerned about. We'll have another look in just a second. Right, we'll have another look now. There we go, look at that. No weather to be concerned about at all. weather gets the A-OK from us. We've got someone behind us looking pretty desperate for this position here. Now the fuel efficiency on this Merc is pretty good. So we must be able to board a little bit more fuel. I presume it doesn't put all of the cars with the same amount of fuel. I don't quite know though. Or just overall it is a lot more efficient. Right, in the slipstream. Problem being, we've got a Nissan GTR in our slipstream behind us. Let me make sure I get that name right. Is that Tasia? How do we say that name? Just waiting to get absolutely wiped out by this guy behind me there. Luckily we do not. Really appreciate some new... Woo! Really appreciate plenty new faces in the chat tonight, by the way. Really, really thankful for that. Right, he was not hanging about, was he? That chap there in our slipstream in the Nissan. Come on. I was feeling confident about this Merc. The only thing that is starting to worry me a little bit is the poor, in comparison to the Supra that we've just been in, the acceleration sort of from 4th gear onwards. It's not quite as quick as the Supra at getting up to top speed. It's got the top speed. It just takes a lot longer to get there. Oh, here we go. Someone's gone. Can we go to the inside and have that? Yes, we can. Just close off that corner as early as we can as we head uphill. That'll do nicely. P7 for us at the moment then. love gaming, wouldn't want it as a job. It would take the fun out of it for me. Yeah. I think that about... like if you look at Rory, like Rory went full time. And doing this every day, I would worry that I would lose the enjoyment for it. I would worry about that. But on the same hand, I think Rory actually said it on a stream. He was like, the worst day of playing Gran Turismo all day is still better than the best day at work. You know what I mean? So... But yeah. I mean, I obviously, I don't do this full time. I wish I could. I would love to at least experience this being a full-time job for at least a week before I probably got bored. But yeah, people probably don't realise as well, especially doing it as for YouTube, not competing and then making money from the competitions. Doing it as YouTube that is 2 jobs in itself. You've got to be good at the game and the content, but then you've got to know how to do the editing, how to run YouTube, how to do all that other stuff which you might not necessarily have really wanted to set out to do. But yeah, definitely interesting. Right, we picked up a penalty there. Just through being a little bit too close to the line and running over the edge of the track. That is what a track limits penalty is. Right, we've got these 2 guys in front of us though. If we can maybe try and close the gap to these. This will feel like good progress again. And then of course we've got to watch for anybody pitting up ahead. We start to see some people coming in. End of lap 3. And then a couple lap 4, lap 5 once they start to realise they're not going to make it in terms of fuel. So I'm lifting and coasting wherever I can do. Oh, there we go. Right, closing to the car in front. I think he's made a bit of a mistake or had a moment. Right, 5 and 6 right in front of us. 2 GTRs, I think. Having a bit of a scrap and a bit of a battle. Oh, God, I coasted into that corner there. Thought I could brake a lot later. Look at this, 3.7 laps remaining. This is the best that we've been on fuel. This car definitely a lot better. We are fuel saving a lot, but we had to fuel save a lot in the Supra, and we just managed to make it. We've got plenty in hand here, which is good. Right. Anyone want to give any updates in terms of predictions? Anyone want to change what they're thinking? Was anyone waiting to see how we got on the first few laps before they put their prediction in? Top 5, James is saying. Absolutely. I mean, if we don't manage a top 5, considering they're so far, they're right in front of us, sorry, then I'll be a bit disappointed. Mind you, that's actually that's an M6 there in front of me, I think. If it was raining, I'd know that I'd have that position, because that car is very difficult in the rain, as we found out yesterday. My only concern is that we've done 2 races now with no weather, and it didn't look like the weather was even anywhere near close. No rain, I should say. Of course we've had weather, but no rain. So I'm hoping that Polyphony or Gran Turismo haven't changed that to remove the weather, because of the fact that so many people basically were rage quitting yesterday. So I hope they haven't done that to accommodate the ones that were rage quitting. Mind you, we did rage quit one ourselves, no doubt about that. But I definitely think we need bigger punishments in place for those that do rage quit. No doubt about that either. Look at that, we're able to just keep this absolutely flat round here. Oh, yellow flag. Back to green flag. Oh no, that's not a green flag. We got given the green flags there. There is someone literally parked on the track. That should not have been a green flag. Whoa. Almost bringing out a yellow ourselves, though. Woo! Right, watch these guys behind now. This is where things could get a little bit, well, go a little bit south. We got these guys behind us. Jansen's coming into the pits now. We've been hit, we've been hit, we've been hit, we've been hit, we've been hit. Right, see where Jansen comes out. He's still filling up fuel. He's going to come out alongside us again. Exact repeat of the earlier race. Is he there? No, he's not. We're going to get past him just. Right, look at that. A few people into the pits. We are now in the top 5. But those 2 cars in front have now become the podium sitters. And we gained quite a bit to them. And now, after a slight nightmare of a lap, we've now lost a lot of time to them. Can we gain that back? Let's find out. Right, 4.7 the gap. Let's try our very best. We'll not manage it on the straights, but the corners is where we're those sort of medium speed corners is where the Merc is doing best. Got more than enough fuel here. Right, 29.1 to the lead. Not that we're looking at the race win, but it's always a good comparison. Right, the front of this car, we probably need to go 4 to the rear on brake balance, I think. The front of this car looking just a smidge worse than the rear tyres. Someone crashing behind us. Luckily, don't have to worry about... Oh, that's Janssen. That's Janssen. So that was someone that was potentially on track going to be someone competing with us. He pitted early. We've gone for... What do you call it if you just don't stop? It's not really an overcut, is it? But that is someone that we would have been competing with on paper. And he's just put it into the wall there behind us. So he's lost a fair bit of time, which is good. Oh, he's quit. He's quit. He could have still been on for a good result and he's quit. I don't think he realises these guys in front of me, the two that we've got in front of us, are the podium sitters. And that they have not pitted. And by the way, this guy in the M6, he's had good pace, but will he have good fuel saving? I doubt it. I think it's the M6 anyway. It's got that livery. It might be the GTR though. I can't quite tell from this far back. Clearly I need to gain a few more tenths, which we do. "30 seconds is the gap to the leader." Here we go. We're catching P4 here. It is indeed the BMW. Little does he know I need his slipstream. Or maybe he does know. He's took one look and thought, this guy's in the murk. We absolutely desperately need his slipstream all the way down here. We're going to give him multiple bumps, I'm sure, to bump draft him. That's the first one. That's going to be the second one. And the third time round, we're going to try and get past him. Oh, no, we clip him again. Right, this time round, we're going to try and get past him. We fly past him in the straights, 180 miles an hour. Potentially, he's still having to do a bit of fuel saving there. Right, P1. Who's this into the pits? A few people into the pits. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Right, are they on their way out? Are they going to refuel? P2 on his way out. P3, we get past. P3 still not out of the pits yet. Right, we've got the podium. My God, we've got the podium. Oh, we're spinning the car. Come on. Right, this BMW behind us, I don't think he's anything to worry about anymore. I shouldn't say that too hastily, though, but... maybe P2. Yeah, I'm not so sure. That guy's 6.5. The gap. We'll keep a check though. Yeah, absolutely. 18 seconds on the ring and vanish quickly. It normally vanishes against us though and not for us, but we are absolutely going to keep an eye on that race leader. The previous race, we saw the race leader all of a sudden drop his lead because he had to start fuel saving so much. I'm doing my best to keep an eye on that big number in red, but really we just want to be defending for the podium or making sure that nobody catches up past the Spaniard behind us here. More than enough fuel. We're absolutely all good here. I will maybe try and start pushing just a touch. This is where we immediately bin it, of course. As soon as I say that, we put it straight in the wall normally. A little bit like that there almost. Alright, 17.6 to the lead. Oh, almost there. Pushing just a bit too much. Right, we're heading on now. What is going to be the final lap of the Nurburgring. Final lap of the stream tonight as well. Look at this. The guy ahead, by the way. How is he so quick? 7:58. 7:58. 6 seconds quicker than we are at the moment. Yeah, what a race this week. Absolutely tremendous combo this has been. Really, really good. Good challenge of fuel saving, good challenge of strategy, weather, rain, tyres. The race leader's coming into the pits. The race leader's coming into the pits. What a difference this makes to the race. What a difference this makes to the race. Why you wouldn't pit in the middle of the race. He's obviously realised 5% fuel. Obviously realised he cannot fuel save his way to the end. We, however, managed it a little bit easier this time round than we have done in previous cars. This Merc, very good on the fuel. We're running a little bit too deep into turn 1. 9.4 to the lead. Now that guy is very, very quick. I don't know if he stayed out, if he's pitted or not. I have a feeling he must have stayed out. And I'm going to really hope that he has to fuel save like crazy to make up for this final lap. But it looks like he's pushing on and absolutely flying. He's got to have done a no-stop though. He must have done a no-stop because that race leader was so far up the lead. And he wasn't too far off him, was he? 9 seconds can go even quicker. Exactly, it's 10.4 now. I just don't know if that guy pitted or not. Can't work it out. He's still absolutely flying though. He's pulled another half second just in that previous sector alone. This guy's very, very quick. Let's go, P2. Yeah, you alright, Bama? This Merc's been mega. The only thing is this acceleration in 6th gear. The Supra would be up to 170, mid-70s by now. Look at that, we just tips 170 as we go over the hill. I would say overall that's probably what's got to have done it, surely. This difference in this car. Look at this, 12.6. The guy is absolutely flown. I really don't know how he's managed to do that. Been so quick round here. We'll have to watch his replay because that is damn quick. Shame no dampness, yeah, no rain. Oh, look at that. It's very much in the vicinity, but it's miles away. See, we've been even quicker again this lap so far. Still not gained anything to this guy, so we got to watch what his strategy was. Overall, I do think that the one stop is the way to go. Sorry, the no stop rather. Let me start that again. I do think that the no stop is the way to go. Because if you go for the one stop, you change tyres, you go ultra aggressive, you're pushing for 6 laps of the Nurburgring. And let's be fair, you're just so likely to bin it. Regardless of how good you are, 6 laps of the Nurburgring, I guarantee you make at least one big mistake if you're trying to push flat out for all of those 6 laps. If you put it in the wall round, yeah, you've so easily lost 5, 10, 15 seconds. And that could be the difference that you're trying to claw back by doing that pit stop. P1 has actually served a penalty, I think. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. P1 pit after lap 4, did he? Right, I didn't notice that then. I was trying to work out whether he did or didn't. So he's obviously gone for the ultra aggressive strategy and been very, very quick. Fair play to him then. We're going to cross the line about 14 seconds after him. An almighty run at the Nurburgring, that. Very happy though. We got ourselves a P3, we got ourselves a P2. Tomorrow we need P1. He was just literally 6 seconds a lap quicker. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Quick question as well, by the way. Do we think, so you know where you're looking at the screen now, you see where my webcam is, like the bottom left hand side of the screen. I've seen a few people streaming and they put themselves in the top right, and we talked about this before. Anyone have any preference on what they think looks better? What's easier to see? Because I noticed when I was trying to edit some of the videos, if there was a car to the left hand side of me, i.e. where I am here, really, really difficult to gauge what that car is doing and actually just see the car at all, because obviously I'm in the way on the on this live stream setup. And what do we think? If I was in the other side, so the top right, over that way on the screen, do we think that would look a bit better? Would that be easier to? You would certainly see all of the track. I just find it weird that then the person driving the car is like above the car and on the opposite side of the screen, but I guess it's just because we're used to watching it a certain way, aren't we? True. I don't know if that's a dig or a joke, but it is true. You're in the way wherever I go. Very true. Put your camera in the bottom right. What are you covering then? You're covering the radar then, though, in the bottom right, aren't you? That's either way, wherever you go, you're covering something up, really, but stay there is easier, yeah. Alright, I just want to watch this race, P1 here, see what the... No way. Did this guy start in front of me? Or is that him there? No. He did, didn't he? That's him there. Unbelievable. How has he won the race from this position on the grid? He actually has as well. He's up to P2 by lap. He's just had a much, much cleaner start to the race, hasn't he? Let's be honest, let's be fair here, right? So this is his first lap. We were amongst all this, or just behind all this carnage. There's Janssen, who we've raced previously in the race. Lomito, who was P1. So what's happened to the people who were actually P1? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, that was a nightmare there. He's been right behind that as well. Managed to somehow avoid it. So yeah, still had a bit of work to do. But essentially, so he gets that position. All of a sudden, he was up to P4. So he's had a really, really clean first lap, where if we remember, we did make a silly mistake. We drove off the track. Oh my God. How has he done that? How has he done this? Look at this for an offboard here. Look at this. Please cut. Oh, he's off the track. He's been so lucky to keep that on there. Wow. Wow, what an overtake. But look at that. He's up to P7. Is he going to get P6 yet? No. Yes, because P6 runs off. So now he's got clean air. He's got Lomito in front, who ends up being P1. Janssen bins it. He's up to P4. P1, 2 and 3 are all scrapping. Look at this. So he's going to get past. He's had a really, really clean first lap, and that's been the difference for him. We got caught up in a little bit here and there. We did make a stupid mistake, which was the main cost, by the way. But he's had a really clean first lap. And they say the race isn't won on lap 1, but in this case, it absolutely was. Is he going to get past the P3 here, or is he just going to keep... Oh, God, the two of them are so close. Oh, he's nudged one. He's almost lost it there. Lomito behind him. Yeah, so Janssen's pitted there. And then this guy's just been outright, but he's been so quick. So quick, and that's the difference. So there we go. In this instance, the race was actually won on lap 1. Just a very difficult 5 laps that have to follow after that, of course. And he's been absolutely rapid all the way throughout. So fair play. Does he pit or does he not? No, he didn't. He just stayed out. He just stayed out. He didn't pit. He didn't pit. He just stayed out. There you go. Oh, no, he does pit. He does pit. He has pitted. He has pitted. Wait there. Yeah. Oh, there you go. So he did pit. He pitted lap 4. Whoever said he pitted end of lap 4 was correct. I apologise. But he's had such a big gap. That's what's unbelievable there. He's then had such a big gap. He's had the freedom to do that. That's incredible. Fair play to him. Very, very good race from him there. All credit. Fully deserved. Yeah, pitted after lap 4. There we go. Porsche's really nice. We could give that a go tomorrow. Nice driving from the Finn. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tremendous race, that. Well, we're going to call it a night there, and we're going to be back tomorrow. Chat is going to pick the cars that we are in. We'll do 4 races tomorrow. We'll do, at the very least, we'll do 3, but we'll try and aim for 4 races. So if we can get on at 7 PM, we'll do 7 until 11 PM. So if you can get on, tune in, get your suggestions in. The more ridiculous, the better. And that's what we'll try. Of course, they have to be a Group 3 car, but that is what we will try tomorrow night. So I'm looking forward to that. Thursday, we'll do another night. It's going to be during the day, actually, our stream on Thursday. Daytime stream on Thursday. And then what are we doing? Actually, Thursday we'll stream. Thursday we'll probably stream. Probably 1 PM till 4, something like that. Afternoon stream on the Thursday. We'll be in some competitive lobbies then. Friday will be the usual Friday Night Carnage. Saturday, we're going to live stream in VR for the first time. That's going to be the most difficult thing that I have ever done. And I will feel immediately sick, so you can watch me vomit live on stream. I hope you all look forward to that. There we go. We'll see you all tomorrow night then. What time did I say I would start? 7 PM tomorrow, if we can do. So that we can get 4 races in. So get your suggestions. Have a think. Which cars should we try? Which cars are people not trying as well? We want to try something a bit different. Give them all a bash. So there we go. Hopefully, I will see you all tomorrow. Get your suggestions together. Get them in. And we'll catch you all in a little bit. Enjoy what is left. Not that there is much of it. Of your Tuesday evening. And we'll see you all tomorrow. Toodles!